That is our first half in the books. So our score going into the locker room: Berea 64, Wesleyan 31. Make sure you stay tuned, and we'll be back after the half. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are ready to get into our second half of action here. And some notable stats from the first half. The leading scorer for the Mountaineers, I thought it would be Christian Barnes coming out shooting 4 of 7 from deep, but it's actually Bethany Williams with 19 points, and that was a quiet 19.
Absolutely.
Something that you just didn't realize while the game was going on. And then Nikisha Green currently with 10 rebounds and 6 points. So, 2 more buckets from her, and she's got a double-double. And Williams continues her hot night after stroking that one from deep.
We're good. That's it.
And Mountaineers overall, they shot 45% from three-point range in the first half, so really impressive. And probably going to do some more of that. I don't know if they'll be able to quite keep it that hot, but they're going to keep firing, I'm sure.
Definitely. Scoring 64 points in a half. Oh, my goodness.
Lanham knocks it down, and now she has her third 3 of the night. And all across the board, Mountaineers are lighting it up.
Up that side.
Wolves with possession.
Shot from number 30, no good. Rebound number 2, Williams.
Gets it up court to Lanham. Lanham taking it in. Blocked, but she gets her own rebound. Padding the stats really right there.
Definitely.
Just want that extra one. That's what I always used to say. Anytime someone missed their own layup and get it right back, padding the stats.
Just like that right there. Oh.
And nearly saved that one out of bounds. Couldn't quite get to it in time. It's going to be Wesleyan basketball now.
Hey, that's the right switch. That's right. Kelsey, that was good.
It's going to be number 1, Rahashim to inbound. She gets it back. So just under 8 minutes. Not the most competitive game through the first, but even if I'm Wesleyan and we're down a couple decent scores, I'm just like, keep telling my team, keep firing. And Williams knocks down another one from deep.
She's dropping 30 tonight.
She's going for it. Looks like it. She's already up to 25. So, why not? We need a couple more shots to hit that 30-point mark. And,
hands up, Nikisha. That's just good.
So there's good defense, forcing her into a tough shot. And Williams with the look off to her teammate, called for the pass. She said, no, I got this one.
Help us, Jimmy. All right, good, Ashanti.
And, why not? It's senior night, Jack up some shots.
Definitely.
My senior night in high school, that was all I did. I was like, I'm going to shoot the ball at least 15 times.
Get up the sideline, Jamila. Stay on the sideline.
But my senior night, we were on the other end of this scoreboard.
Notably, my senior night was just normal, nothing too big, too dandy. Had a good time. We were definitely went out there and just have fun. A notable one, though, was actually, you're a senior? So y'all's senior night, but for my school, had one of our guys actually got ejected from the game, but it was in a way that it was really nice. So it was against, actually it was weird, it was against one of our rivals, Farragut, and he happened to get a technical with the guy or whatever, but he said that he's going out of the game, so I didn't know idea what he was talking about. Basically, he went up for a dunk and hung on the rim and started swinging around and got kicked out of the game.
Just wanted to showboat a little bit.
The crowd went wild. I remember it was definitely something like I'll probably remember the rest of my life.
Right, if you're going to get kicked out, make it memorable.
Exactly. Especially for your senior year.
Yeah. And Perkins going to the line after that foul. She's getting some free throws here. And touched every part of the rim, rattled around, and finally knocks it down. Step into the line for number 2. And a kind roll right there gets both of them to go 100%. So Mountaineers up 40 right now.
Back.
Continue to move it around the perimeter.
Switch it. Good.
Oh.
And stripped away by the Wolves.
That's a block.
The break.
Oh.
And had the separation, just rushed the layup and can't get that one to go. And fighting for it. The Wolves are playing hard here to start this half. And you know, as the coach, I'm happy with that kind of effort.
Definitely.
Like, it doesn't matter whether you're down 40, up 40, or tied. You know, you got to get that same type of effort every play.
Fighting hard, nonstop. Looking over at Coach Milby, I'd definitely be scared to go in the huddle with him. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not happy with it, but timeout called on the floor. Just under 7 minutes remaining. Score is Berea 75, Wesleyan 35. All right, and we are set to resume the action. It's going to be Berea to inbound Williams with it currently. And she gets it into Green. Back to Williams. And 10-second violation. Usually a pretty rare call.
Absolutely.
But it happens. It's going to be Hightower with the ball. From range, I don't know if she's going to shoot that one. That's a couple feet deep.
Yeah, but it look like. There you go, good D. Rebound her again.
I like the idea to keep the defense honest and make sure that they're closing out. But from that range, you got to hit one to make me believe it.
Exactly.
And Barnes with it. Good fake right there, creating a little separation. Pass was either for Green or Lanham, but neither one of them really got it. Tried to dump it down, steal by Green.
Run, Aubrey.
Barnes pushing it up, skips it up court to Hampton. Hampton left
Good
hand.
take, I like that. One thing I've noticed from her is that she's really strong with both hands going to the rim. Actually, notably this season, she's taken her drives more to the left than she has to the right and finish. So that's really, as a coach, I'm really impressed by that, knowing that you're willing to use your dominant hand more, or your less dominant hand more, and you're actually more effective with it. That's something I like to see.
For the defense, they don't really know how to guard you at that point. Like, yeah, she's right-handed, but she goes to her left a lot. And, you know, if you force her to her right, obviously she's going to be able to knock down that shot. So, you know, being able to use both hands, being able to be ambidextrous really helps in the game of basketball.
Definitely.
And foul on the drive. It's going to send Williams to the line. Checking in for the Mountaineers, we've got number 1 Vanover, number 5 Combs, number 25 Love, number 22 Parker, and in for the Wolves going to be number 11 Naismith. And Williams step into the line.
22 is a shooter, by the way. That one can really shoot.
And she knocks it down.
Reminds me of what the coach just said of the TikToks when you see, and it says like a thing when the coach calls you a shooter, the opposite team coach calls you a shooter. It makes you feel real good. I'm not gonna lie.
You check in and they're like, oh, you got to get a shooter. Gives you a little confidence. You're like, yeah, you're right. That was always a nice feeling to have.
Definitely.
Anytime you show up on the other team's scouting report, feeds your ego a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Wesley got a couple chances right there. Couldn't quite get a bucket to go.
There we go. She's a shooter.
To Parker in
and
the
a
corner.
bucket.
And literally just what the coach called them. No, 22 is a shooter. And she knocks it down. Coach wasn't lying to you. Going to be Hightower with the ball.
Make it move, make it move, make it move, make it move.
Sizing up her defender.
Oh, wow.
Good back cut. Yep, and they get the rebound. Can't quite get the layup, but had a good ball movement right there. Great pass to a good cut, and just couldn't finish that one. And Williams kind of losing it right there. They hit the cord, and they're going to call a jump ball. And both players in there fighting for it, and A couple players checking in for the Wolves right now. We have number 2, Lawrence, number 5, Hamilton, and number 21, Hughes.
One thing I just saw that really I was really impressed by is the Wolves willing to smile, even though you're down by some, willing to help another teammate up and stuff like that, and just willing to be have good sportsmanship. That's just what I like to see here.
Yeah, at the end of the day, as much effort as you put in this game and as much competition that this breeds, it's still a game, We're here to have fun.
Exactly.
We wouldn't play the game if we didn't love it, if we didn't have fun playing it.
Absolutely.
So you like to see the smiling and, continuing to play hard. And shot clock violation, couldn't quite get one to go.
You can just tell that the players are having fun and stuff. That's what it's all about.
Yep, and as the season wraps up here towards the end of their schedule, and players get a little more loose. You've worked hard all season. You're finally getting to the point where it's almost over, so you just got to enjoy these last couple weeks as much as possible.
A bucket. Number 1, Vanover with the bucket.
And Berea record for most three-pointers made in a game is 27 in 2005, and we're approaching that steadily here.
Make it easy.
Wow.
And Parker shoots another 3. There it is.
Wow.
And they continue to stroke it well.
Swing it around. Get off the shot. Run.
And Parker leading the charge, spins past her defender. Oh, stolen. The ball was moving faster than she was. And no good on that layup attempt, and Ginter is fouled. And just about every play you see the players all smiling back and forth.
Definitely.
You like to see that. Everyone's having a good time, having fun. And Vanover gives it up to Combs.
Flash screen, Maryland.
Combs on the drive.
Good job, Ashanti.
Parker gets past her defender, left hand, gets that one to go. And a good little post hook in there. It's going to be Hightower looking to break the press. And Lawrence gets it across court, moving it around in the corner, knocked down from deep. Hamilton with the 3. And just all kinds of three-point barrage going on from both teams.
Keep it in front. Keep it in front. Keep it in front. Back screen.
And Parker with it, another 3.
Oh.
No good, but foul called on the floor. Foul's going to be on number 5, Hamilton.
Match up.
And the inbound goes to Parker to Vanover.
Flare screen. Back screen. Good. Good, Maryland. Help us. Good, Shanti. Get up.
Gets it in the corner. Parker past her defender.
Loves that spin move.
And so far it hasn't really worked out for her, though. Those 2 last trips got 2 turnovers on it. But that's a move that she's comfortable with. Clearly, she been doing it a little while. Got to make sure you get your footing next time you go for it.
Definitely.
Go up. There you go. Swing it around.
And moving it around the perimeter, the corner 3, knocks it down, and Hamilton gets her second one within 2 possessions.
Yeah.
Shot, Bree.
And just a little 3-point contest out here. Everyone's shooting back and forth. Ball stolen away. Hightower with it. Going down on the break. Gets the hand one to go, and the teammates are fired up. Gets the bucket in the arm.
That was a really good take by number 4, Hightower.
Yep, that aggression pays off. As she's rewarded good concentration to knock down the shot and gets the free throw. And the first free throw knocks it down, so she gets the 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Get down the guard.
Well, yeah, all the threes are nice, but let me show you how they used to do it.
Absolutely.
Good, Nala, good.
Fan over back to Combs.
Keep it in front, Maryland, keep it in front. Good, Nala, good.
And tangled up, they're going to call the travel on Combs. She was looking for the call, couldn't quite get that one.
Skip it. All right, no, we're good. You're good. Get to the middle now, get to the middle.
And Hightower with it, crosses over past Vanover.
You're good. Back to her. Swing around. Up. Somebody's got to come up.
So Berea is currently sitting at 15 made threes in this game. So still a little bit to go to reach that record, but the way they've been shooting tonight, like, I would not be surprised.
There we go.
They inbound it for the Mountaineers.
Good, good.
Gets it into Love. And 30 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Parker with it from a couple feet behind the line.
Oh, goodness.
And that makes 16 threes on the night. And, Parker from a couple feet behind the line that time, showing some Damian Lillard, Steph Curry range.
Absolutely. She definitely got a strap on her. She knows what she's doing.
And Hightower fouled on the drive. That's going to send her to the line for a couple of free throws. And that first one is no good.
Match up, match up, match up. Don't let him run. Who's got 8?
Oh, number 10.
Yeah, tried to leak out and get in the corner and let the defense forget about her.
Yeah.
We had this play in high school where we would have one of our guys stand like intentionally on the out of bounds line while the other team was shooting free throws on the other baseline, and we would just wait and hopefully get the rebound and just skip it all the way up court to him.
Oh wow, Leah with the buzzer beater.
And they're gonna say, yeah, she got it off the time. The basket counts, and that's the end of our third quarter. So with our score going into the final period, Berea 94, Wesleyan 45. Alright, and here we are, 1 quarter remaining in this one. And it's going to be the Wolves to inbound, get it into Perkins. And so 10 minutes remaining in this one. The last regular season game for our Lady Mountaineers. And I think this is definitely the way they would have wanted to go out.
Definitely, especially for your seniors.
Every one of the seniors has had a really good game today too.
Yep.
They all came up, fired up, ready to play, and you like to see that because that gives them some confidence going into the postseason. You're like, I mean, you saw what we did last game. We could take this in, and I expect the girls are going to be competing for that chip this year.
Definitely for our seniors this year, you definitely want to go out your senior year winning a championship with the team that's been really good.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I heard in the record that they went 87-20 throughout.
This senior class has went 87-20, which is just remarkable. And they shoot the long three, no good right there. And the girls for the past couple of years have made it to the championship game, but just quite couldn't have been able to get those pieces to go together. And really looking to make this year their year. They're making a great run, only 3 losses on the season total. So really hoping to not pick up any in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Back screen, Aubrey, get through it.
And Williams with it, giving it up to Lanham. Lanham gets it inside.
Back into play, Park.
ran into her own teammate right there. They got 10 seconds left on that shot clock. Williams for 3.
Oh,
No good. They definitely still continue to fire him up, though. Back outside, the 3-point bomb.
she's got a shot.
Yep, Ryan Hashim continues to knock him down from deep. And Berea real close to that triple-digit threshold.
Good up. Get back, Kelsey.
Gets it inside the bags. Good drive, and she's a little tangled up on the drive. It's going to be Lanham to inbound. She gets it into Barnes.
Up 3.
And Hampton decides to pull one from deep. No good. They're fighting for the rebound, and Rahashim comes away with it. All the way down court. Stolen away from Williams. Good defensive anticipation to get a hand on that one and steal it away. Hampton, the left hand.
Oh,
Can't get that one to go, but created the contact going to the line 4-2.
Second earlier than that. Second earlier. That's all.
And it's also hard to go though. It's played over the top to wing and pitch it.
And Hampton misses that first one. But coming into this game, the Mountaineers are currently shooting 68% from the free throw line on the year. So, not quite at that 70% mark, but pretty close. And I think you'll be pretty happy with that.
absolutely.
So she knocks down that second one right there, splitting the free throws, giving them a total of 95 points with 8 minutes remaining.
Cut through. Keep moving, offense.
And once again, faking from that deep 3. Gets it inside to the big and off the glass. That one is good from number 20, Hopped.
Help us. Good, Nyla,
And
good.
Hampton into the corner to Lanham.
Help us. Get through.
Back to Williams. Lanham from range. And Barnes gets a little putback push shot to go. And Lanham said, a couple feet from behind the line, why not? I heard it up there.
Up, Aubrey, up so we can see you.
Lee Perkins with it. Get it down low, turn around jumper off the glass, and Hopped with a couple of back-to-back buckets right here.
Yeah.
And getting her teammates a little energy right there.
Illegal.
And Barnes to Hampton at the top of the key.
Good, Nyla.
I'll do it just for you.
Stay in front, Nyla, stay in front. Help us, Kelsey.
And gets past her defender left hand, and shot is blocked. It's going to be Berea possession still. And checking in for the Wolves is going to be number 5, Hamilton. My bad.
Hey, who's got the corner?
Barnes looking to inbound, gets it down low to Lanham, pump fake, and got a defender just up in the air and able to create the contact by going under her arms.
Really smart there.
And, she's a savvy veteran. She knows what she's doing down low, especially in the post. And checking in for the Wolves is going to be number 4, Hightower. And in for the Mountaineers is going to be number 23, Green. And the Mountaineers going with a 2-big lineup right here, something that you do not see often from this team, as they normally space the floor with shooters, but want to get their younger bigs a couple of minutes here.
We hit shots the second.
Yes, it did.
Oh my God.
All 27 you had.
I believe it.
And a little joking from the coach and player. You like to see that good friendly relationship right there. Just she was saying, turnovers killed us this game, and the coach was messing with her. Said, yeah, all 27 of yours. And really good spirits here. And in a game like this where it's not entirely too competitive at this point, you just want to have fun.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
So you like to see them joking around. Hamilton shoots another 3, no good.
Oh, wow.
Fighting for the rebound. Hightower gets that one and can't get the hook shot. And they're going to call a jump ball. Couldn't quite get the timeout in time, but they maintain the possession. It's going to be Naismith to inbound.
Shawnee, forward the ball. Roll.
And attacking on the drive, gets past Green, can't get that one to go. Beggs with the board. A couple of pivots looking for somebody.
35.
And it's going to be Barnes with the ball for the Mountaineers. Looking
Keisha
inside.
with a nice little setup there to get behind her defender.
And that is what you love as a big. You know, you do your good work down there. You seal off the defender. You have them ready for the lob. And a great entry feed from Barnes right there.
To get up Berea in the triple digits. I like it.
Yep, they cracked the 100 points and we're at 101.
Does that mean like we get like tacos or something like that?
Can we do like free hot dogs for everybody when we score 100? I like that idea. We'll need to talk to marketing.
Definitely.
Good job, Bree.
And a little contact on the rebound. It's going to be Wolves basketball. Foul goes to number 12, Barnes. And checking in for the Mountaineers, number 1, Vanover. And in for the Wolves, number 21, Hughes. And Perkins with the ball currently.
Flash out.
You know, we might be able to talk the concession stand into some free popcorn, you know. 'Cause at the end of the night, they want to give that stuff away
Exactly,
anyways, right?
exactly. I'm down for some free food. I'm all about that life.
I have never turned down free food. You could hand me 2 pieces of bread and I would be grateful for it. I'm like, yes, I love a bread sandwich. And Beggs with it. Looked like she was not ready to dribble right there.
Help us, Shy. Help us, Shy.
And that's one of her shots. She's definitely got that in the bag, ready to pull it out.
Definitely.
And that's a great shot for a point guard to have, because, you know, oftentimes you're going to be the smallest player out there, so to be able to get that floater to go over taller defenders, it's a great sign.
Hey.
Skipping up court to Vanover. Vanover wide open. No good. Rebound, Williams hits the deck and got ahead of herself right there. She knew she wanted to go left, but her feet did not know that.
Help us. Help, Shy.
And Williams on the drive.
And one.
They're going to say no shot right there. In the NBA, you get that continuation call, though. And checking in for the Mountaineers, number 10, Ginter, number 22, Parker, and number 25, Love. And now Williams, Barnes, and Green all checking off. And they're done for the night, presumably. And great effort from all the seniors. Great scoring, great rebounding, great leadership overall. And
Absolutely.
Definitely a night that they will remember. The drive and no good. Beggs with a rebound and immediate turnover. And not quite on that one. Ginter gets the board. Ginter gives it up to Vanover.
Rotate over. Good.
He's slowing things down here a little bit, looking to chew some of the clock.
With the strap.
And a couple feet from behind the line, can't get that one to go. She was feeling it, and Vanover takes the hit, gets the charge.
She got it.
And the Wolves not entirely happy with that call. And Vanover with it. And, you know, charges are some of those, like, the most difficult calls to make as an official. And left hand from Love gets that one to go. And, good work down there in the post to create some separation and good concentration to finish. Feed it inside, back out. And the runner gets it to go right there. So 2.5 minutes remaining in this, and all that's left is for that time to run out. Ginter on the drive, can't get it to go, but he's going to the free throw line, rolling on the floor. And everyone on the court is just having a really good time. And this is a pretty fun game for just about everybody involved, I'd say.
Absolutely.
Ginter at the line, shooting 2.
Ginter going to the line. She had some comments to the ref before she shot that one. Not sure what she was talking about. And rebound Wolves going the other way. Perkins with it, feeds it inside. And they're going to say foul goes to Beggs.
35, Beggs, ball for hand check for first, team second.
And Hughes to inbound. And we had a play in high school to run out the clock at the end where both me and a teammate would have to inbound it on the baseline. So both of us would be standing out of bounds, and I'd be like, hey, you inbound it. So I'd throw it to him. He said, no, you got to inbound it. So we throw it back and forth a couple of times, and then the refs, because we're both still out of bounds, so technically it never ended, so there's no turnover. And they're like, all right, somebody's got to finally throw it in. But by the time they said something, we had ran 12 seconds off the clock.
That's actually super smart. I'm with that.
Our coach was a genius, thinking outside the box. We ended up winning because of that. And timeout called on the floor, just under 2 minutes remaining. Score is Berea 106, Wesleyan 56.
Okay.
Also, folks, stick around for the end of the game.
I think it's just regular season.
We'll be cutting the nets with the seniors.
Thank you.
All right, and we're set to resume the action here, just under 2 minutes remaining, and getting some information there. Stay tuned after the conclusion of this game, as we're going to cut the nets for the Berea Mountaineers. They are the regular season champions, the best record in the conference, and after this win, they're going to end up 22-3 on the season. Phenomenal record.
Absolutely.
And, just a testament to the great coaching of Trent Milby over there, and all the hard work that these players have put in both the offseason and during this season, going to practices every day, these long road trips. It all adds up and culminated into this great record that they have.
I like that. During my high school season, we never got the opportunity to cut a net down, but,
It's got to be a euphoric feeling, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
And good defense right there from Love to bat that one away. Feed it inside.
Shimmy.
Gave her a little bit of that dream shake. Couldn't quite get the bucket to go, but it was a good move.
Absolutely. Oh, wow, what the hustle.
Stolen away by Hightower. Tried to tiptoe on the line. Couldn't quite save it, though. And Ginter to inbound. Gets it into Love. Down low to Parker. And a little role reversal right there.
Look at our guards playing the
post, and our post feeding it inside. And Vanover for three, no good. Love gets the ball. Ginter for three.
A bucket! Strapped up.
And the crowd loves it. Ginter's a fan favorite here in the Seabury Center.
Definitely. Even got Coach Milby smiling and laughing over there. That's an accomplishment.
And Milby's just having a good time because he's a fantastic coach. Led this team to this great record, and he's happy to be in this position.
No foul, no foul. Hands up, Maryland, hands up.
And 10 seconds left. Just let this one run out.
Hey, hey, hey.
And as the time expires, there it is. Our final score here in Berea, Kentucky. Berea 109, Wesleyan 56.
Wow.
Hard-fought game by both teams. You like to see the effort on both ends of the floor. Mountaineers ended up hitting 17 threes throughout this one, so that really set the tone, just came out hot from deep, and great for senior night to be able to come away with a win, and a win in this fashion as well.
Absolutely.
And we are going to cut the nets here in Berea Center Arena. They're raising their teammates up. They're not quite as formulated with that as the pyramid.
Over here joking with one of the guys on the team said, "Can you interview me? I got 0 points."
And it's hard to have that good kind of laughter about it after you lose like this, but they had that really good energy.
Thank you, gang, guys.
Gang,
guys. Definitely love the
there it is.
sportsmanship.
Brianna Lanham cutting the nets. Senior leadership. She takes one string. She said, "That's mine. I'm keeping that forever." I think teammates are saying, "Hey, you got to cut the rest of that thing off, right?" Every senior gets a little piece of the net. I like this. And Bethany Williams, senior from Tennessee, right next to my hometown. She's from Cosby, and that's less than 15 minutes away from Gatlinburg. So, a little kinship right there. And getting her piece of the net. Great effort all season.
Trying to get me a little piece of that net, you know what I mean?
So do we get a piece of the net right here? We've been a part of this. Sure, I never attended the practices, but, I'm at the game.
You're right, I'm here to support.
And Kristen Barnes getting her piece of the net as well, and she's also another Tennessee native from Murfreesboro.
Got some good people representing Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. And she gets her little piece of the net. Got to take the photo as well, and in the age of social media, did you even do something if you didn't take a photo of it?
Exactly.
And now Nikisha Green, the final senior, to get her piece of the net as well. And Green is the epitome of hard work, absolutely. Never the player that's going to get the most recognition for scoring the most points, but definitely great rebounding. And we've been getting requests from fans all night for the music, and being a DJ is a hard life. And they get final piece of the net for Nikisha Green. Got to take a photo.
Absolutely.
And so every member of the team is going to get a little piece of that net as well. Not just the seniors, and which is fair. They all work to get to this point. Definitely could not have done it without every single member on this team contributing, and just good feeling to have.
Definitely.
All right. Well, I guess you don't need us to commentate the play-by-play of the net cutting. That's going to be just about everything. My name is Lane Hinn for Brandon and everyone here at the Berea College Athletics Network. We thank you so much for tuning into a whole season of fantastic Berea basketball. And make sure you come back this weekend, as we are going to have a couple more home games from our men's basketball team. And they're still fighting to get into the tournament, so it'll be really interesting. They got to win these next couple of games, but make sure you stay tuned for that. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a good night.